It's crazy too, because a bunch of guys will get in their panties in a bunch about like, oh my god, if being a woman is on easy mode, as if like, bro, you have two holes, bro. Like, if you want, you could fucking do OnlyFans too. I'm just saying.
Can I make that the
intro?
Yeah, can I make that the intro?
Yeah, you can make it.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to school, but don't worry, everything is cool. I'm your host, Brandon, and of course, I'm here with the boys, Steve and Patrick. Say what's up, you guys.
What's up?
And how y'all doing today?
We're doing pretty good. Happy 100th episode, guys.
100.
Yeah, since this is our 100th, we thought we'd do something special, and we're filming in a new location.
Yeah, we got a warehouse finally, guys.
Yeah.
We finally rented out a warehouse.
Sure. I know this doesn't look too crazy, but don't worry. It's in process. Everything will look pretty good within a few weeks. Hopefully by next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, Julie couldn't make it today. I know it's our 100th, but also coincidentally is like her birthday week. So she, of course, went out to celebrate and do her own thing. She's taking the vacay off, which is fair. I hope you guys think that's fair.
She's taking care of business more important than professional podcasting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nobody gets that reference. We always reference that.
It's extremely niche.
It's extremely niche.
Explain to our fans.
Oh my God.
Can understand.
It's just like in wrestling in the 90s. Bro, it's like so niche.
Isn't it?
He's literally sleeping.
Isn't it kind of fucked up though? Am I being fucked up?
Because it's about Skahan. No.
Wasn't he in rehab?
Yeah.
Oh, it was because he's in rehab.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's fucked up.
Is that fucked up?
I don't know if that's fucked up. Patty,
I don't know.
You've been to rehab, right?
Only once.
And so I feel like, is that fucked up if we make that reference? All right, good. We got the pass in.
That's what I like about Patrick, bro. He knows how to do yes and.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell he was an actor.
We were theater kids.
I was almost Peter Pan.
Bro, the three of us are
who got Peter Pan?
You
You don't have to say that.
One of our classmates.
Do I know them?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No, it was a gender swap. So instead of a boy, they made a girl.
Oh.
Yeah. Originally, they had asked me and Patrick to audition. I was sick. I remember I was sick. I was like, I don't want to do this audition.
Why didn't you audition?
I did audition.
Yeah, he did.
You just didn't get it? That's fucked. Who did you end up being? Captain Hook?
Like the father of what's her name?
Oh yeah. What's it called? Yeah.
You were Wendy's dad?
Yeah.
That's funny.
He had the accent too. Go ahead, do it.
I don't even remember the fucking accent.
Like, you did have an accent.
You were an Englishman?
Bro, you like daughter.
Oh.
It's a good day, isn't it?
But
what's all this then?
But it wasn't called Peter Pan, right? It was called like something Star.
It was something in the Star Catchers, right?
Yeah, something in the Star Catchers.
Something in the Peter and the Star Catchers or some
That's
shit.
That's
Pan and the Star Catchers. But yeah, guys, it's our 100th. So me and Patrick are gonna take a celebratory shot
of water.
And Brian's gonna do one of air.
Yeah.
Cheers, Patrick. Oh, this is gonna suck. Cheers, bro.
Why, you don't like water?
Not bad. Light work, no reaction.
That was good water.
Just throw up. Yuck.
Oh.
It's 7 a.m.
You gotta get
recording this.
You guys gotta get yourself a Brita filter if the water tastes that bad. You know,
it's not my water.
Not sponsored, man. Not sponsored. That one gave me like chills. It's because I have no food in my system.
He's done. He's cooked.
It's all good. It's just one. Unless we do another one.
He might be cooked.
Let's do another one. Let's have fun, guys. All right. Well.
All right. So what do we got in store for today? Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna talk about is Joe Biden pardoning his son. What do you guys think about that? Do I read the official outline?
Okay. But before I say anything, what did Joe Biden's son do? I only know I only know like two things. I don't want to say what I say and then people are like, wow. Like he like I don't know.
He
some shit that
smoked something.
like he murdered somebody.
Right on. He's like
wow.
He's like committed like a hate crime or something.
Yeah. And everybody's like, are you serious, Brandon?
Like, all right. I have it for you. So it's tax crimes, a gun charge, potential foreign lobbying violations, allegations related to laptop data, and then other ongoing investigations.
What
something light.
Something light. You see, he says that, but then if I read this shit and there's like some like pedophilia shit.
Okay, what's the gun charge?
Okay, so it says in 2018, Hunter bought a handgun but allegedly lied on federal background check form ATF form 4473 by stating that he was not using illegal drugs. At the time, he was reportedly struggling with a crack cocaine addiction. Possessing a firearm while using controlled substances is a federal crime.
I think that's faulty of the system.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And then what did he do with the lobbying thing?
It says key details: Hunter engaged in business with foreign entities, including Burisma in Ukraine and various Chinese firms. Critics allege that he acted as a lobbyist or representative for these entities without properly registering as a foreign agent as required under U.S. law. So I guess he was making deals with foreign countries, but he wasn't part of the government to make those deals.
Oh, I see. Okay, what was his sentence? Like, what was he sentenced to before he got pardoned?
Shit, I don't even know.
Can you Google it? Like, how many years was he gonna do?
Sure, 10. I'm gonna say 10.
Or was he gonna get life?
Nah.
Life seems a bit excessive.
Nah, that is excessive.
But
That's crazy that
I think 10 years.
But maybe they were gonna make an example out of him, you know?
Okay, so this is what it says. The exact number of years Hunter Biden might have faced depends on the specific charges and the sentencing guidelines. For these crimes, here's a breakdown of the potential penalties for the charges against him. 1. Tax crime. Charges. 2 misdemeanor counts of willful failure to pay federal income taxes. Penalties. Each count carries up to 1 year in prison, meaning a maximum of 2 years total. The gun charge is 10 years in prison, so that's 12 years. Plea deal collapse. Hunter file initially reached a plea deal in mid-2023, which have resolved the tax charges with probation and avoided jail time for the gun charge. However, the plea deal fell apart during a court hearing, leading to further legal proceedings and the potential for harsher penalties if convicted. So he could face up to 12 years. However, in practice, sentencing would likely be far less severe as courts consider factors like cooperation, repayment of taxes, and efforts at rehabilitation. Max 12 years.
Something light.
Something
light.
I think
you wouldn't be like, my son deserves that shit for breaking the law.
I thought I didn't know all that. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know he did all that.
I
thought it was just it was like drug charges and the prostitution stuff.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I thought he was just kind of like a party animal. Like he did too much.
Let's see it. So I looked up what was in the laptop. It says the thing that was in the laptop. Because you guys always hear that about his laptop?
No, I actually haven't heard about that.
Really?
Genuinely.
It's like, I
mostly
think
the smoking.
Yeah, genuinely just the crack thing.
Because that picture of him doing crack is crazy. Let's see. I looked up. Allegedly, what's in it are emails, suggested Hunter's role at Burisma, blah, 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 Chinese business ventures, key details. Many of these images reportedly depicted Hunter engaging in drug use and explicit activities reflecting his struggles with addiction. The release of these materials led to widespread scrutiny of his private life and raised concerns about privacy violations. Probably just like prostitutes and shit, yeah. This is thick. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've seen, conservatives are always like saying some shit about like he's like a pedophile, but there's no actual.
Really, him? I thought it was mostly Biden because he's always they always show the picture. Of
I think that's just like a common allegation you throw out there, you know.
If
you don't fuck with someone, you're like pedophile.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I get you.
Like Kendrick did that to Drake, pedophile.
Yeah. Well, that one's a little. Well, because you've seen the concert video, right? Have you ever seen it or no?
I don't think so.
No, it's a video of him doing a concert. And he brings this girl on stage, as many singers do. And he's like, how old are you? And she's like, I'm 16. And he's like, damn, you're going to get me in trouble.
That's crazy.
And then he's like, oh. And then he like asks for a kiss. And he's like, okay, 16.
Bruh.
And then he calls her like 16 like a bunch of times. And everybody in the crowd's like, woo, oh my God. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a little. I don't know if.
I mean, because that's pretty incriminating. Because say what you want, that's in public. So imagine the balls he has in private.
Yeah, and then there's also the Millie Bobby Brown stuff where he was like, they text.
He's been a weirdo.
Where he texts her.
Would you, if you had a homie? Because Patrick, you and me are up there in our age. If you had a homie who he was like, oh yeah, I have a really good friend. She's 15. Like, would you tell him that's weird? Would you think that's weird?
Yeah.
I feel like obviously, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong?
And Drake was like what, in his 30s?
Yeah. How old is Drake? He about to be 40?
He's pushing 40. I think he's like 39 or something.
Yeah, he's probably like 35.
See, how old is Drake?
Yeah, he's cooked. No, yeah. So I feel like Drake's are a little bit more valid.
He's 38.
then yeah. Hunter Biden, it's kind of layered, I guess. I feel like on one hand, like I'm not gonna pretend that like I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like I don't know. I understand why Biden would do it. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wouldn't do the same thing. Like, you know? Like,
I get you. I think as a father son, yeah. But I don't. For me, it's a little different. If I was the president, I feel like I'd be like, I don't know.
I wouldn't have pardoned him.
What's his name?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have pardoned
it's because
him.
that's fucked up, Patrick.
How's that
that's fucked up?
I don't know if I would have. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have pardoned him, but I would have been like 10 years is a little much. Maybe like 1 year.
You know what? I get it as a. Should I read what Joe Biden wrote?
Well, yeah.
Remember he wrote like a whole thing about like
what did he say?
Joe Biden
My
letter.
fellow Americans.
My fellow. Yeah, he said. I hope you can understand. He said something about like I can hope you can understand why as a father I would do this. Let me see.
He wrote like a yap sesh.
Okay.
About,
Yeah. No, this isn't it.
Well, I guess. Do you know who Jon Stewart is, right? The guy who does the. Jon Stewart, you don't know him?
Dude, the name sounds familiar.
He's the guy who did that. He had that political show on Comedy Central.
Oh, okay, I know who.
He was like, he said kind of the same thing where he's like, I don't care that much, but it's more like everybody on the Democratic Party made it such a big deal that Joe Biden didn't pardon his son. Like, see how honorable Joe Biden is. Like, this is what a Democrat does. Like Donald Trump, like he pardoned everybody and they weren't even related, you know? So it's kind of I get what he means.
I can't find it, but it was. I just remember the quote that was going around was that he said something about. I hope that my fellow Americans can see why, as a father, I would do this because it's like something about like you guys would do the same. And I feel like if he was a normal person, yeah, I get it, you know. But I feel like because he's the president, I think he has to set an example and like not pardon his son. Yeah. But he did anyways. Because apparently he can be above the law. And I get it because it is like layered because people are like, oh, but yeah, like Trump is a fucking felon and people voted for him. Which I think is true, but I think multiple things can be true. I think that Trump being elected is fucked up, but I think Biden pardoning his son is also kind of fucked for me.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make it right.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Like, I guess based on my statement, I will say though, I feel like how do I put this? Like, I don't know. I think it when I said it's layered, I also mean that I can see, and honestly, in retrospect, like when I stop and think, I understand why people are upset, and maybe I should be too, in the sense that I can see how, like, if you're from a minority community and you see how the law treats you, and then you kind of see like how the law treats like rich white kids. You know that famous line of like, what did that judge say to that kid? Where it's like he could become somebody. They reference it in the Joker, where it's like rich white kids get like a slap on the wrist, right? Yeah. And then like you see the president kind of, in a way, double down on that. You get what I mean? Where if you're from a minority community and that's like the precedent that the law is that you get treated extremely harshly. But if you're a rich white kid or you're a rich white person in general, or just a white person, you basically get a slap on the wrist. And then to see like the president, again, double down on that is probably really frustrating and disheartening. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know, it's the ultimate, do you know who my dad is? You know? Like in those...
I get you.
In those videos where like a cop pulls over like a rich white kid and he's like, my dad's this guy.
Yeah.
And like, all right, get out of here.
But I also think it's true what he's saying about like, if that was you and your son, I don't know. I could see a lot of people doing that shit. If anything, even more.
Yeah.
I could be like, not only is he pardoned, he's also going to be king for one day.
No, for sure. Honestly, do you think the president should be allowed to pardon people? I didn't even think of that.
I mean, it's what makes being president cool, I guess. It's one of the draws, the power of it. Should he be allowed to?
I don't know.
I don't know if he should, honestly. I feel like in retrospect, I haven't seen it be used in like a
correct way.
And like a damn, like honestly, that's pretty cool. Or maybe I don't know.
I think sometimes it's been used like when there's
maybe historically.
Historically, I think it's been used for people who were like wrongfully convicted of shit.
Biden could have done that. Wasn't there recently who got like wrongly convicted and was sentenced to death?
Oh, and
it was this year.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I don't know by name.
I signed the petition. Yeah.
But they still couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Biden could have done something like that.
Honestly,
So he was like my crack addict son.
Honestly, you guys are right. I'm tripping. Fuck Biden. Yeah.
I mean, I understand like what he said is a bar about how like if you were a father, you would do that. I mean, except you, Patty. You said you wouldn't. Why not? Okay, why wouldn't you? Let me hear the why not. He's a grown man.
He's a grown man. Your choices make those consequences. You know.
Yeah.
Like as much as Biden tried being a good father, I don't know the lore.
Mm-hmm.
He probably tried his best, but the best wasn't there enough. So he should have done it. Like not pardon him for his own image. So like I'm not that like weak for like against the Republicans or something, because Republicans are gonna nitpick that. They're like, oh, he's just going.
See, he's evil.
Yeah, he's evil. He's like, he only cares about the drug addicts and everything.
Yeah,
yeah. Just dumbing it down.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on from that to the philosophy of like the father-son forgiveness. If you had a son who he got into crime and he got into drugs, and how old is Hunter Biden? Like in his 50s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because that's what some people on Twitter were saying. It's like, I'd understand if his son was maybe like 20s. In his 20s or a teenager. And it's like, obviously, he's just a kid. He's stupid. He obviously just got in the wrong side. But he's like, he's a grown old man. Like, he should face the consequences of his actions.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you guys, as like, apart from this, if it wasn't the president, Joe Biden and all that, if you had a son, you were in your 80s, and you had a son, he was 50 years old, and he was going to go away to prison for 10 years, and he's like, I need you to testify that I'm a good son. Would you testify?
I wouldn't testify.
I don't know,
that's a lot of time. 50?
That's tough. Well, because, no, like I was saying, I feel like now it's stuck in my head of like, I can see the perspective of minority communities, but with that removed, right? If it's me and my son, I feel like I'd mostly just blame myself. I'd be like, it's probably my fault you ended up like this. You know what I mean?
But would you testify in his defense? Would you just tell him like you gotta?
Well,
how would you testify? What would
I guess the most I would say is like, cause wasn't Hunter Biden in the car when his mom died?
I think so.
And he saw like his brother get.
Mm-hmm. I think that was him. Yeah.
Cause you know about that, right? How Joe Biden's first wife died in a horrific car crash.
I don't.
You don't?
No, it's all right. But she died in like a car crash, unfortunately, and Hunter Biden was in the car.
Damn.
And I think he watched obviously, right? And his brother was also in there.
Yeah, his older brother Bill.
Yeah, who I think became.
He also I think struggled with addiction and died. No.
I don't know that he struggled with addiction, but I know he had a lot of health problems from that. No.
Yeah, so it says the tragic car accident that killed Joe Biden's first wife and daughter.
Oh yes. His daughter.
Yeah, I think it says that he was there, but I always thought about that because I was like, dude, if I lived through some trauma like that, I'd want to smoke some crack too. Unpopular opinion.
Now I feel like a villain because I didn't know.
I don't know. That's why I was like, it's layered.
Well, what do they call it? That feeling of finding out that everybody's life is as complex as you.
Yeah.
What is it called? Sonder?
It's something.
Sonder, no?
You're probably right.
Sonder.
No, but you know what I mean? That's probably what I would say. I'd be like, man, this kid's been through a lot. I don't know if.
Yeah, Sonder. Now, the feeling one has realizing that every other individual one sees has a life in full and real as one's own. Sonder, bro.
Doing crack at 50 though. That's crazy.
Like you should have learned. You should have kicked that shit away.
You know what's crazy? I've never really stopped to really think about this. So it's really cool that you brought this up. Cause now I'm like, I can understand the frustration because of a lot of people, where it's like I think everybody stops and is like, well, cut him some slack, this and that. But nobody does that to like our community or to like other communities. It's always just like nobody really like right now we're talking about like the circumstances that put Hunter Biden in his situation, right? Like that would put anybody in that situation. But when it comes to like black and brown people, the second anybody brings that up, everybody's like, okay, and like,
they defend them.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I'm like, I'm really thinking about it now, and I'm like, honestly, I understand why people would be like really upset that Joe Biden would do that.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand for sure, but I think I wonder if it's like the whole eye for an eye makes the world go blind. Like, do we have to put ourselves just because we were treated badly? Does that mean like we have to then in turn keep that same energy for other people? And I understand if people do want to, because I think it's right to be angry and upset and be like, if we haven't been given that grace, why the fuck would we give them that grace? But I wonder if like that just clouds judgment and like it's just a vicious cycle. If everybody always wants revenge, then.
But I don't know. I guess I don't really see it as like revenge or like
What do you like accountability instead?
I guess it's more like I would more see it as like consistency, where it's like when it comes to like our community, black and brown people or minorities in general, it's always like so. What's the word? What do you call it when like the law is supposedly? It's because the law is firm and it's like it's very harsh. It's very rigid. There's no room for like nuance and everything is set in stone, right? Like, oh, this person was just a bad person. Like there's no understanding of circumstance or the systems that were in place that were stacked against them, you know? And whenever anybody brings that up, it's very like rigid and everybody's like, oh, well, this is just the way the law is, you know? So I think when people bring that up, I don't know that it's necessarily revenge. It's like, well, you said like the law is the law. And then I guess for it to also be Joe Biden, who's the president, who's the commander in chief, who upholds the law, you know what I mean? It's very like all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah, it'd be like if Batman like always beats the fuck out of all the criminals, but as soon as his son is a criminal, he's like, I can't do it.
Yeah, like
it's like, bro, you paralyzed my dad. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Nah, like really thinking about it, unpacking it, I'm just like, honestly, I was wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Accountability,
So
bro.
you wouldn't pardon him?
Your son?
My son?
Yeah.
If you're in the same situation.
If I was in the same situation, I'm human and I'd probably want to, but I'm gonna sit here and say that it's probably the wrong thing to do. Like, you know, like it's the wrong thing to do.
If he was a kid, I think it'd be different.
Yeah.
But
20s, yeah.
he's a 50-year-old man.
50-year-old man, yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right.
You have time. You have time to reflect. And
Yeah.
That's crazy. Joe Biden really got away with that.
Well, he's the president, right? You can't, now all of a sudden the president can do whatever he wants.
So, what would you tell your son? Because you're very firm on like, I would not fucking let that guy slide.
I see you.
All right, bro. I see you when you get out.
What is it? What do people say? It's like
people get shot every day.
You're responsible for your own healing. I'll be like, come on, bro. You gotta.
Damn, bro. You're gonna be a tough ass dad. That's
No,
crazy.
but
Here,
you
Patrick.
chose that life. I didn't.
I think being 50. How old is Hunter Biden exactly?
Let me see.
Sorry.
Let me see. No, you're good.
Say
You're good.
53.
You're good.
53. I'm gonna say 55.
Let me see. He is 54.
Man, who's closer? You decide.
You said 55. I said 53. We're
Yeah.
little in the middle.
Yeah, but you decide who wins.
I'll let Patrick win.
Uh,
He has a firmer stance on this.
yeah, you're right. Nah, unpacking it and sitting and thinking
Bro,
about
he didn't
it,
even think about it. He's like, I'm not letting my son go free.
I guess Patrick has strong morals, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you'll be a good dad like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say your guys' son was 16 and he got arrested for attempted robbery.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
attempted
feel
robbery.
like that age, I'd be like, it's my fault. I genuinely think it's
But like
my
you
fault.
wouldn't, so no repercussion on your son or
no,
nothing?
for sure repercussions on him. But I'd also be like, maybe I deserve some sort of repercussions. Not like I deserve to go to jail, but like,
I do some reflecting.
like you know what I mean? Like I need to go to reflecting. I need to go to therapy or something because like I raised a criminal. I did something wrong.
What? Yeah. I guess I'm trying to think of scenarios where I'm like, you don't blame yourself, but you would blame yourself.
I feel like
What would you do, Patrick? Would you blame yourself?
If he was 15, 16, and
If he was like 16, 17, more like it.
I partially blame myself.
He's like, it's not my
I
fault.
don't know.
I didn't do shit.
Kids can hide stuff on their own, you know? Like, they won't tell you how the school was, even though if you tried talking to them.
For sure. Like, I don't think.
The crowds are hanging with.
I don't know. I just feel like I'd be like, that's my kid. I'm responsible for him and his actions, you know? Like, I feel like whatever he
That's
does.
sweet, actually.
He had to learn it somewhere.
Lock
and
me up instead.
maybe I didn't educate him enough. Like maybe I did something. I don't know.
I didn't pay attention enough.
I didn't pay attention enough. I didn't teach him the right things. Like, cause I'm like, why are you robbing? Like, there has to be a reason why you're robbing. Like, what's making you feel that way? Do you not feel like you're a man or something? Did I not teach you like what a man is? Do you not feel like, you know what I mean? There's stuff like that where I'm like, I did something wrong.
What's your response to that, Patrick?
I still partially blame myself. Well, I'm like, damn, what did you do?
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Where did it go wrong?
Yeah. Well, I think it's because like at 16, 17, it's like right in the middle where he is still a kid, so it is partially to blame myself, but I think partially it's like you're becoming a man and you make your decisions.
No,
you know?
for sure. But I think in retrospect, when I reflect when I was 16, 17, obviously like I'm responsible for my actions, but I'm also like reflecting on 16, 17. That's a fucking little kid. Like that's a kid. 16 and 17 is a kid. Like I'd be like, you don't even know, like, I don't know, you don't know shit about shit. I feel like that's how I was when I was a kid. You know, you think you know everything. And I'm probably still like that, right? People who are like in our 40-year-old fans, 50-year-old fans, you know, are probably like, man, I trade places with you in a heartbeat. You don't know how young you are, you know? So that's how I feel about it, personally.
Thoughts, Patrick? Would you beat his ass?
No.
Cool.
I'm trying to think, like, what would I do?
I probably have to talk to like a therapist, but like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like he gets off on a lucky sentence. It's just like
A slap on the wrist?
yeah, he gets off on a slap on
Like
the
a
wrist.
misdemeanor?
Yeah, but he's on probation.
I'd make him get a job.
I don't know.
I feel
What do
like
you even do?
I know. I don't even know what you would do.
I'd have to go to the higher ups. I'd have to talk to my dad.
I'd have to pull some like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit where
I'd like come to the gym with me or something, like a bonding something.
No,
bonding.
yeah.
oh, like you're coming to work with me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
don't
I feel
know.
like that's a little too harsh.
Oh, that is. That's too harsh.
to come to work with you.
Or like go to the gym with me. Let's do like boxing classes or something, or like let's go fishing.
For sure, like therapy or some shit.
And then I'd probably send him to like therapy of some kind.
I just like I always think that stuff like that.
I wouldn't let him go on his own.
Yeah, we'd go to family therapy.
I'd go to family therapy.
Yeah.
Spend more time with him.
Yeah.
Or
Always
like
be out
just
with him.
break, like just dissect each other.
I'd give him the Friday talk in like with Craig and his dad. This makes you a man. So shit like that.
Yeah, it was like you win some, you lose some, but
you live. That's right another day. You know, so shit like that. I don't know.
that would you be disappointed if like 9 months go by and he's good, he's been working hard, you've been keeping your eye on him, and then you come home one day and he's smoking like weed, not crack or anything crazy, but he's smoking weed. He's like 17 now. He's smoking weed in the living room, and he's like, oh shit. And he's like with a bunch of his homies. All his homies look like gangbangers.
Damn. I'd be disappointed. I'd be like, damn, what did I do?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. But I'm like, hey, you starting off too young, you know?
I'd be more.
You started off too young.
I'd be more upset that it was in the living room and his friends are all gangbangers. I'd be like, bro, relax.
I mean, I started smoking weed when I was 17 too. So
I'd be more upset that it was that he's hanging out with gangbangers.
Yeah,
like what are you trying to prove, bro? Like I don't know.
Bro,
and then
he's like,
he's like, nah, these are all my brothers. These are all my brothers. They're my family. They took me in.
Ain't you Steve's son?
Damn, imagine one of my sons is there.
Damn.
And he's a gangbanger.
I'd be like,
but this is in a universe where I died young.
You died.
I didn't raise him. He didn't know me, but he looks just like me.
Damn.
Would that make you cry?
I'd probably have to. Do I look like him? I don't know what I'd have to.
The Creed talk is like, I knew your father.
I'd probably have to raise your son too. Then I'd probably have to be like, damn, where'd I go wrong?
It'd be like your father. I think you're mad at someone who's not here to defend himself right now.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'd probably hit him with that.
Not your fault.
Not your fault.
They call him Baby Steve. You don't call me that.
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
I don't know who that is.
It reminds me yesterday. I texted both of you about it, but I wanted to say the story on the pod. Dude, I was working and some guy and I knew from the get go it was gonna be not trouble, but I knew it was gonna be something. So I work with my dad, for those of you who don't know, like in a mechanic technician shop, and so I hear this music blasting, like corridos blasting, and basically just like gangbanger corridos, like talking about slinging guns, gunplay, slinging drugs,
slinging that yayo.
Yeah, and so he pulls up this no plates, nothing, just this white truck SUV, and so I'm like, "What's up, bro?" This guy comes out, tatted up, like face to the toes, basically, like all tatted up like crazy, and I'm like, "What's up, bro? You need help?" And he's like, "Yeah, can you do this car for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure," and he's like, "Yeah, this car hasn't been moved like in 10 years." And I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. No, yeah, I got you, bro. And it's like, oh, I can pull it for you because it has like switches and stuff. And it was crazy because he would move his car and it was doing the lowrider thing where it's like moving up and down.
Yeah.
And then I'm working on his car, and he's like, "Hey, bro, do you?" And he said something really low. I couldn't hear, like super low. Like he was like shy about it. I was like, "Wait, what'd he say?" He's like, "Do you do coke?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "No, I don't." And then I look over, and he takes out this little bag, this bag with fucking coke on it, and just out there in the open, like not a secret or nothing. He just fucking puts it in his nose, and he starts doing coke.
Like with his finger?
Yeah, with his finger, yeah. And like a lot, bro. Like he had that shit like all over his nose, yeah,
really?
all over his nose. And he was telling, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I like people who are a little weird, so I was like immediately invested. So I was like, hey, bro, like, what's your story? Where you come from? Because I was like, that's fucking crazy. Yeah. You're just doing coke out here. You don't even know me, bro. Yeah. I could be, I don't know, I could be a snitch. I could just not be cool like that. But whatever. I was like, what? He told me that he had just gotten out of the fucking pen, bro. The pinta. He told me he had just gotten out. He lied. I'm pretty sure he lied. He said he had only been there for 4 years. So I was like, oh, like around like the end of the pandemic. And he's like, nah, like a little before that. And I'm like, dog, it's been like 6 years.
Yeah.
And I knew it's probably been like he was probably locked up for like 10 years because he said the car hadn't been moved in 10 years. So that's how I caught the lie. He said, and I was like, damn, bro, it's a whole new world, huh? Because damn, it's been a whole new world for me, and I lived like through it, you know. And so I'm like, to be put away before the pandemic, come out after, must be a whole new world. And he's like, yeah, bro, trying to get my shit done, and then get a job, and just reform back into society, basically. I don't know, bro. I kind of felt for him because I was like, I could tell that he was trying to be on his best behavior because he was telling me about how like he used to own like a bunch of like dispensaries and shit, and it got shut down, it got raided and stuff. And I felt for him because I don't know, something about him made me feel like he wanted to reform, but I just thought the whole doing coke in front of me was crazy. Yeah. But like that is his best behavior, which is funny enough. You know what I mean? Like I thought I was scared though when he was doing it because I'm like, is who about to tweak out? Yeah, but he was like, nah, that's crazy. He wasn't. He was probably just high tolerance. He seemed like normal before and after.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Out in the open.
Out in the open,
offering
bro.
Too.
Offered me if I wanted a bump.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, damn, bro, I really be working in LA. That's not real LA.
Is that like polite? I don't know anybody who does coke really. Or maybe. I've never shocker. I've never done coke.
For those in the, I know you guys in the audience might be surprised.
Yeah, you guys might be surprised, but I've never done coke. Never will. What is that? Is that polite to offer you?
I assume.
Is it really expensive?
Because it's not the first time some foods offered me.
No, but I'm like, is it? I'm more mean like, cause is it really expensive? Like, is it really expensive? Not that he's ever done it.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Yeah.
I assume it's probably like not inexpensive because I think it's big in like the college world, in college campuses. And he was telling me that he owned like a dispensary, so I'm sure the shit that he's getting is like cheap. So I'm sure it wasn't that much. He had like in a little baggie. That shit was crazy.
Probably like passing a joint around.
Yeah. Would you say it's more polite than passing a joint? Because some people don't be passing joints, and I guess I understand because it's like,
people be stingy with their weed.
Yeah, it's expensive,
People be stingy with their weed.
It's a rough economy these days.
Probably is more polite because it's more expensive.
Yeah, so I guess he seems like a really nice guy.
He seemed like that's what I'm saying.
Really polite.
Yeah, because I was telling my girl about it, and she was like, "But that was his best behavior."
Yeah,
she was like, "That's him being like on his best behavior." Because I mean, he didn't threaten me. He wasn't like.
He was just have to offer.
He was like, he didn't have to offer.
He was just like, get it.
He was like, you want some? I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
That's funny.
I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. That's all you. That's all you, big dog. That's all you.
That's all you. He's like, all right, more for me.
Yeah. Dude, that shit was crazy because he was talking to me and he literally his whole face all covered, like from his nostril down to like his upper lip,
did he do the tooth thing?
I didn't want to look at him. I don't want to treat him like a spectacle.
Oh, you weren't like.
Yeah, so I wanted to be like mouth wide open, eyes wide open, like. Oh.
Your dad wasn't there.
No, he was on his lunch break.
What do you think your dad would have done?
Shit, I don't even know, bro.
How would your dad or you think he wouldn't have done that around your dad because your dad's older? You think because you're a younger dude, he was like, he's probably more chill.
Bro, what was crazy is that he was really chill. He was being super respectful. Yeah. So he was showing me respect. I was showing him respect.
You think your dad would be like, no, don't do that around here? That's like a sign of respect.
I don't know. My dad's pretty chill too. He'd probably just be like, "Damn."
I just assume he wouldn't do it around your dad just because.
I just assumed that too because he was asking me how long I've been working here, and I was like, "Not that long, bro."
Because he probably was like, he's young, like he's chilling. Like,
yeah, I think so. He was telling me. I remember because he was like, do you remember the old people who used to work here? And I was like, nah, dude, I'm 26. Like, I haven't been around that long. He's like, bro, I'm 28. And I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, damn, you're 28? Fuck,
Damn,
man.
so he probably went in when he was 18.
Yeah, fuck, man. That's why I brought him up, because it reminded me of this. Yeah. Because I'm like, that was my son. And I was like, damn, bro. Because he was, weirdly enough, he had, like, manners and respect. I know it sounds funny to say that because he's doing coke out in the open. But, like, that was his way of being polite.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't know. Just being around, like, I guess that community and being around. Well, he was Mexican.
Was it a Ziploc?
It was like all tied up. It was all tied up. But that's how you know that shit.
The little dime bag?
Yeah, that's how you know that shit was like, he got that shit off.
That's crazy.
I mean, as if you could get that legally, right?
Yeah.
As if you get that shit legally. But yeah, bro, he reminded me of I guess right now this is what we're talking about. Yeah. I was like, if that was my son, I'd be like, he's trying his best, bro. It may not seem like it. That's how Biden probably feels. He's like, his son's doing crack. He's like,
for sure. You
guys might not think that's cool,
I guess that speaks to the fact of like, that's why I can't be president. You know, I think you have to. no, for sure. I don't think most people can be. I think you have to be like how Patrick said. I feel like how I said, I don't know that I'd do different, but I know that just because I wouldn't do different doesn't mean it's right. You know, so I feel like you have to have somebody who like can put their own morals aside for the right thing. You know, but those people don't come around very often, you know.
Yeah.
They're rare to find. But those are the kind of people who should be president, you know, who would be like, nah, you know, I uphold the law and the law's the law.
But the thing is, like, most of them, like, most people aren't.
That. Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on to the next topic. I think this is funny since we're kind of having a lighter tone. I think I'd start with this one.
Yeah.
So a news report came out a couple of months ago, I want to say, that said that North Korean soldiers have become addicted to porn in the war between Russia and Ukraine. Thoughts, guys? Gooners?
That's funny.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Is that a hopeful or hopeless core?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
I don't know. They've been locked up.
I guess you're just a man. That's what you do.
Wait, look. Let's say on the Russian side, Army Lieutenant Colonel Charlie Dietz, a spokesman of the Department of Defense, spoke out. As entertaining as it sounds, I can't confirm any North Korean internet or virtual extracurricular habits in Russia because he said that we are focused on the more serious aspects of North Korea's involvement.
He's basically like, bro, I'm not going to waste time on that. Like, you want me to look to see if they're gooning? Like, come on. I don't know. Why do you care so much? That's funny. That's a funny response.
He was basically like, bro, who cares?
He was like, I don't know. Leave me alone.
That says enough.
Yeah. He basically said, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Wow, bar.
I know, right?
That's funny. Wait, what did you ask? That was a good question. Is that
hope core or hopeless core?
I don't know. That's a really good question, actually.
It's hopeless because they're stuck in it, but it's hope because they found out.
It's hopeless. No, yeah, it's hopeless because it's like, damn, I don't know, but it's. I guess it's funny, and I guess the funniness makes it hope core, because it's like, I don't know. We need to ask a philosopher this question.
Well, okay.
Is this funny, Socrates?
Do you guys think porn is good for the mind?
No.
So they immediately got out and they immediately got addicted. So I guess it's hopeless core.
Actually, I guess it is hopeless core then, right? Because it's like instant. Like that's how addicting it is. Like they instantly were like, oh my god, like no way.
Well, because North Korea is also like a fascist country, so they don't have access to anything.
Yeah, they locked up.
Damn.
Bro, how do you go back to society after that?
I don't think you don't. They lock them up. They're probably gonna lock them up.
Oh, they probably come up with a new like mental disorder. He has Goon syndrome.
Goon syndrome. He has Goon mind. He has Goon brain.
He has permanent Goon brain.
He has Goon brain.
Why is it that we don't have Goon brain? Why is it that is it because we grew up here?
Yeah.
And we know the dangers and
maybe we didn't grow up in a fascist style country.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Right?
I don't know. I think it's like a human thing. I think the more you repress something, the more people like want to do it.
Yeah.
You know? Because it makes it like a bigger deal. You know?
Like
it's
prohibition.
Like, oh, wow, this is like what they're talking about. This is what's illegal, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Hiding from the press.
Yeah.
The public.
Yeah. So I think it gives it more mystique.
Makes it more desirable, basically.
Yeah. It's like something you just can't have, you know?
Damn.
Is like gooning just like a guy thing?
What do you mean?
Like, do girls goon?
Probably.
Yeah.
Women out in the audience, do you guys goon?
Are there women gooners? Probably, man.
Did you guys see that girl? I think her name's Sophia something. That like she revealed her OnlyFans and she's making like $1 million like a year.
Damn.
Crazy.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
What I do wrong.
I saw the
What I do wrong?
I saw the one on TikTok that's been going around where that guy is it the same? Is it the same? Is that the chick who revealed it?
I think her name like Sophia or Sophie.
Google it. Is that, well, maybe don't
brother.
Google it because then it'll.
It's gonna be in his history.
Yeah. Where she revealed that like some dude pays her like $2.5 million a month.
Oh, her name's Sophie Rain. OnlyFans model. Yahoo even if Yahoo does a story on it, we can do a story on it. OnlyFans Sophia Rain collapsed back after 43 million paycheck revealed. OnlyFans model Sophia Rain earned 43 million in her first year on the platform.
43 million
in 1 year.
Damn, that's like an NBA contract.
Yeah,
dude.
I think she made more than some NBA athletes. Isn't that crazy?
How much did LeBron make this year? How much
more?
She makes more than LeBron?
No, I mean like LeBron probably made though.
Yeah.
How much?
She probably makes like a quarter of
did
what he
LeBron?
I don't think so.
48. Almost the same.
Damn.
She made 43 and LeBron made 48.
That's an NBA contract right there, bro. That's
just 1 year. That's just 1 year.
That's crazy.
Did you hear she's Christian though?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she said she went on a stream and she said that she's Christian and that she's actually a virgin and that she's never in her OnlyFans, she's never been with like a dude or anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I honestly think you could be any religion and do what you want to do, personally.
Yeah, I think so. I just think that's crazy. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, is that progressive? Is that so progressive? It's conservative?
I didn't even think about that. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Good for her. You know,
Yeah.
I wish I was making
That's a
that kind of
contract. Right
I
there.
wish I was making that kind of money. That's LeBron money, bro.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy too because a bunch of guys will get in their panties in a bunch about like, oh my God, if being a woman is on easy mode, as if like, bro, you have 2 holes, bro. Like, if you want, you could fucking do OnlyFans too. I'm just saying.
Can I make that the
intro?
Yeah, can I make that the intro?
Yeah, you can make it.
I wonder how taxes. Like, how did she do taxes?
Didn't they just recently say before they didn't have to pay taxes, right? Wasn't it more a recent thing that they had to pay taxes?
I don't. That can't be true.
No,
Everybody has to pay taxes.
No. But remember, there's something that happened recently where it wasn't until recently that they said they had to really report it.
Really?
Like,
Nah.
like Zelle? Like $600?
It was something like that had to do with OnlyFans.
Is it because it's technically like a donation, and so donations you don't get taxed?
Yeah, so it was. I think it wasn't until recently, but it might be just in California. I don't know.
It could be maybe just in California.
In this communist regime.
Damn.
No,
bro. No.
Not funny.
What do you guys think about guys who get mad about it though?
Get your money up.
Get a job.
Get your money up. Get a job.
Yeah, get your money job. Yeah.
It's like do something. She's hustling, obviously.
Yeah.
Go out there, parlay, make a parlay or something.
They're just mad that they're willing to do something you're not willing.
Get plastic surgery. I know.
I don't know. I guess to me, I'm like, it's not like it's. I don't know.
I also see women also like
women get mad.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I have morals and stuff like that.
I don't know, but
people just pocket watching. They're just mad.
They're just mad. They're broke, bro. Honestly,
and I don't even mean that as like fuck broke people or some shit.
Nah,
like trying to sound like all weird.
I admit I'm jealous.
Yeah, like I can admit that. Like I wish I was getting $43 million.
No, for sure, but I don't think. Yeah, no, for sure. I completely agree, but I don't think she's doing anything wrong, and I also don't think like it's like. I don't know. I feel like she's doing like
sex work is work.
Right? Yeah, it's work, right?
It's like I can't fucking say that word.
Entrepreneur.
It's like some sort of entrepreneur. Like
well, I guess the way I think about it is like, would you do sex work? If somebody was like, well, you'll make that same amount of money, would you do it?
Damn, that's a good question.
And usually the answer is
you said maybe.
You said maybe, and that's fine. But for a lot of people, they'd say no, right? Yeah. And I'm like, well, there you go. She's willing to do something you're not willing to do. It's not, that's the like
price of her work.
She's just hungry for the game.
That's the price of her work. No, I feel like when people get mad, I'm like, you're acting like, I don't know, like you would do it, and then
she just loves.
Because some people do OnlyFans and fucking flop. Yeah. You know, I feel like that takes courage. I feel like if I I personally wouldn't do OnlyFans just because that's me. I don't have anything against it. I don't think you're immoral or a bad person for doing it at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like I just wouldn't do it. And if it flopped, damn, I don't know.
Kill
I don't know.
yourself?
How would you recover?
I probably couldn't, bro. I'd be so embarrassed.
She just does it for the love of the game.
I'd be so embarrassed. It's so true though.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn.
Damn.
I remember
We talked
I
about
knew
it.
somebody. I knew somebody who did start one, and that shit flopped, and I was like, damn.
I don't know. I think it does. Like you said, sex work is work. You know. She's
No,
working.
it is. It is. I just always remember that when I was younger, I saw this whole documentary about it on I think Comedy Central. They made a whole documentary about how one of the earliest jobs in the United States was prostitution. It was sex work, and prostitution has been a line of work for hundreds of years in the United States.
It wasn't until recently that
and people want to get upset. Yeah, and then I saw a documentary also about like sex workers here in LA. Because do you remember they made it legal? Governor Newsom made them legal like a year or two ago.
Did they?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I swear, like I'll read it. Gavin,
My uneducation is showing
legal prostitute.
I don't know. I don't think you need to be educated
to know everything. That's good, Patrick.
It's
Wow,
probably
Patrick.
It's probably like street smart. Somebody is
Yeah.
like, "Hey, did you hear?"
Did you hear?
That's funny on somebody
Yo,
on the street.
did you hear?
Yeah. So it isn't like he verbally, physically is like prostitution is legal, but he decriminalized loitering and loitering arrests. So basically making like
that. Because is that how they would like get you? Because if
yeah.
you're like, well, you're loitering.
yeah, because they're in the
Oh.
corners and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
But in that same documentary, it's only bad when obviously when prostitutes have pimps and stuff, because then that's like trafficking circles and stuff like that. But when women are, I guess, indie.
But like legalizing it just makes it safer, no? That's
Yeah. Well, okay. So from what they were saying, from what a lot of the prostitute veterans were saying, is that the reason why they feel as though their work should have more respect is because if it was such a bad thing, if it was so taboo, then it wouldn't even exist to begin with, because nobody would buy it. But like Sophie Rain made like $1 million. You get mad at her all the time. You could be like, oh my gosh, she's encouraging young girls to do this. Oh my gosh, she's like breaking the morals of women all over America. But I mean, she's making that much money. Clearly, that many people are watching and demanding. It wouldn't be if the demand wasn't there, it wouldn't exist.
I don't.
I
just don't understand what's morally wrong about it. If I'm being honest.
I think it's all just religious based.
Yeah. I agree.
I think if it's consensual, like it's consensual between her and like whoever is like
Fine.
requesting videos or whatever, then I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's for sure like a little taboo and a little invasive for most people, because most people expect sex to be very intimate.
The people who get mad are weird though. It's like they lose
I feel like
sleep
they're
over it.
hypocrites.
Yeah, they lose sleep over it. Relax, bro.
Who'll be writing essays in the comment section?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just think that's so weird.
They probably goon to her, but they probably like won't contribute.
Yeah, I think people are just mad. They're just mad and jealous.
It's usually uggos that
Yeah.
I feel like are the most upset, because they know for a fact they can't do that.
No one
shit.
attractive ever criticizes them.
They probably like support them.
What?
They probably would support them.
Yeah.
Somebody attractive or somebody in the same like.
I
boat
forgot
as
who
them.
said that. I think it was another podcaster. She was like, nobody attractive has ever hated on me. It's always uggos.
I remember, it wasn't a podcaster, but it was an influencer.
Oh,
I
my
don't know
fault.
what her name is.
My fault.
Maybe,
no
but maybe you
disrespect.
saw a podcaster. I don't know.
No disrespect.
They're either ugly, broke, or what is it? Ugly, broke, or something
I
else.
have no idea.
All right, well, moving on. Did you guys hear about South Korea's martial law? As it's super related.
I thought you were gonna go with the word of the year next.
Okay, I'll go with that then.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the
I
word
do
of the
know
year?
the word of the
Audience,
year.
do you guys know the word of the year?
No.
Give them time, like the
No. Oh yeah.
No.
No.
No, well, the word of the year is brain rot.
Brain rot. You know what I get you. What I bet you probably happened. Because I was thinking, I was like, brain rot's the word of the year. I thought it would be like, I don't know, like skibbity or something. But I was like, I bet you like they had like a room where people were like, nah, it's skibbity, no, talk to her, no, it's a mog. And they're like, also a bunch of brain rot stuff. And then the leader was like, say that again. And then and I was like, say that again. And then so they just got them all together.
Wait, our 2024 shortlist, is that all the words that were nominated or what?
Yeah.
Let me see. Wow, you want to see them?
What are they?
So it's the runner ups. There's 5 of them. One of them was Demure.
Okay.
The other one was dynamic pricing.
I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that one. The other one was lore.
Okay.
That one, yeah.
It should have been lower.
Yeah.
The other one was romanticy.
Never heard of that one.
And then the final one was slop. Slop makes sense.
Sure.
Nah, they're lying. It was like Skibbity, Riz, and shit.
These
like
were the top
Wait,
ones.
was it Riz last year?
Yeah, it was Riz last year.
Oh, Riz last year.
Yeah, Riz.
I thought it'd be Skibbity.
Brain rot makes sense.
I would have voted for lore.
Lore, yeah.
Lore is funny.
Skibbity isn't a word, so I guess.
So you want to hear what the official Oxford definition of brain rot is? So the official definition of brain rot is noun. Supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as a result of overconsumption of material. Now, particularly online content, considered to be trivial or unchallenging. Also, something characterized as likely to lead to such deterioration. So why brain rot? After over 37,000 votes, worldwide public discussion, and analysis of our language data, we have named brain rot as our word of the year for 2024. Our experts noticed that brain rot gained new prominence this year as a term used to capture concerns about the impact of consuming excessive amounts of low-quality online content, especially on social media.
That's a good definition.
Yeah. It actually is. Wow. I mean, Oxford, right?
They do their job, right?
It's what they're known for.
I'm surprised NPC is not on the list of runner-ups.
I think it was last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The term increased in usage frequency by 230% between 2023 and 2024. The first recorded use of brain rot. Wow, wait, let me read this properly. The first recorded use of brain rot was found in 1854 in Henry David Thoreau's book Walden, but has taken on new significance as an expression in the digital age.
Yeah.
Henry David Thoreau.
History just repeats itself.
Yeah.
Read more about brain rot. Let's see.
Read more brain rot.
Yeah.
I wonder what the 18.
What else are brain rot words? I know Skibbity.
Skibbity, bruz, ruz, huzz.
Oh, huzz.
Huzz.
Yeah. Ruz. What else is there?
There's the fuck.
The fuck. Is that brain rot?
I think so.
I don't think that's brain rot.
I think a lot of things are brain rot. I could argue brain rot is like the umbrella for.
Or having what constitutes brain rot?
It's like the Greeks
is Fortnite overrated? We're having one of those.
The Greeks had Socrates. Y'all have us.
Yeah.
Look, it says brain rot peaked in September. September is when brain rot was used more.
I would say peak.
That was like last year though.
That's so last year.
That's so last year.
That's so last year. So
Yeah.
fetch.
Him.
What?
Him.
Oh yeah, him. Hermithy.
Timothy.
What else is there? There's gotta be more.
There's a lot. Oh wait, you want to see? Well, the short list. I don't know those other words. I'd never heard about, but maybe it's like they're like in the white sphere, and since none of us are white, we don't.
Oh,
really
maybe it's more locally based. Maybe it's like they have to account for other parts of the world.
What the fuck? Romantasy is a genre of fiction combining elements of romantic fiction and fantasy.
Oh,
I never. Dynamic pricing is what the fuck is this? The practice of varying the price of a product or service to reflect changing market conditions, in particular, the charging of a higher price at a time of greater demand.
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah, Wendy's I think was doing that.
But I didn't think people used it that much.
I'm so glad Demir didn't fucking win.
I don't like that one at all.
Of a person reserved, restrained in appearance or behavior.
Can you Google examples of brain rot? I want to see if they have any.
Wait, let me see. Maybe they already have it. Let me see. Why brain rot? Like they wrote a long like. Let me see.
Whitwilly. Huzz. I forgot about Huzz.
Yeah, Huzz, right? Let me see. Examples.
The bruz.
In front of the huzz.
The bruz.
When bro has a weird does. Have you seen that one? Dog Huzz.
What the fuck? Ew.
Okay. Let me see. Brain rot.
You gotta do Urban Dictionary.
That one gives you like multiple definitions.
Yeah, well, but then because remember they put the sentence at the bottom, bro, you know.
Wow, there's like whole articles written about brain rot.
I know.
God damn. Oh look, is there a comprehensive Reddit? To Reddit it is.
Oh, Reddit. There's always that guy on Reddit.
Oh, L Riz, Rizzler, Goon, Edge, Beta, Sigma, Gyat, Skibbity, Mewing, Blank Maxing, Sus, Ohio, Phantom Tax,
Dude, how did I forget about these? Isn't that crazy? We talked about gooning and we didn't even realize.
Wow.
We're part of
rotting?
it. Wow.
This is the brain rot episode, guys.
Wow, I didn't realize. That's how I guess they cooked with that being the cooked.
Oh, Duke Dennis.
Who the fuck is Duke Dennis, bro?
He's like a friend of Kai Cenat, no?
Oh,
I guess. I don't know.
Baby Gronk.
The Phantom Tax. What's the Phantom Tax? I don't watch streaming. I don't.
He like every time Kai Cenat has food, he like goes into his room. He's like, "Yo, I need to tax you," and he gets his like some piece of food.
Is Phantom his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Phantom Tax is basically just like he
His
gets a piece
tax.
of your food.
Oh.
But he usually goes like, "Oh, like
Oh, the Phantom Tax.
Yeah. Aiden Ross, John Pork, Grimace Shake. Huggy Wuggy? My nephew loves Huggy Wuggy.
I didn't even think about mewing. I'm surprised mewing wasn't in the
Family Guy Funny Moments compilation.
That's a fucking hilarious.
Subway Surfers gameplay. That's true.
This is all brain rot.
Yeah, Delulu.
Oh, there you go.
Fortnite Battle Pass. That what it is.
V-Bucks.
Foot fetish.
What?
That's what they said. Looks maxing. That's so fucking funny.
Looks maxing. Yeah, I thought maxing. Mogging. Mogging is one.
Mogging is
Looks
definitely
edging, gooning. We were talking about it. If Julie was here, she would not think this is funny.
I know. Julie wouldn't get any of this.
She would be mad at us.
She'd be like, I don't get it. I've never heard of any of these.
Yeah.
It's because Julie's a millennial. So, or I don't know. If brain rot is so big enough to win. Wow, we have the official definitions of each one. Skibbity, a reference to viral skibbity dop dop yes yes meme song by Little Big often. Yeah, slang derived from goddamn to express admiration or surprise, often used to comment on someone's butt. Riz, as we know,
Charisma.
last year's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Only in Ohio. Meme implying that a stranger bizarre event. Blah 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 blah. But, yeah.
Does Valentine say a lot of these? Your nephew?
No, he doesn't
Right.
actually. No,
That's funny.
He likes Huggy Wuggy though, but I didn't know that one was.
What is Huggy Wuggy?
He's
Is
just a. He's
Is it like Cocomelon?
It's like a video
No,
game.
it's a video game. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a video game.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, literally,
Ah.
like Five Nights at Freddy's.
I'm surprised FNAF isn't on there.
I think
That's
that one's
old.
old.
Oh,
Yeah, that's old.
It's so 2 years.
That's washed,
It's
yeah.
washed, isn't on
Yeah.
there, bro. That's
We're getting a hate comments.
yeah, washed,
Watched it.
Overrated.
overrated. I wouldn't say washed is brain rot. Right?
Watched isn't brain rot. It's just slang.
Yeah,
I don't think that's brain rot. Definitely for red pilled for sure.
red pilled,
Based.
base.
Giga Chad.
What about chud? People don't say chud.
What the fuck is that?
You never say one. You never see those incomprehensible memes that are like when a chud rizzes up your shotty or some shit like that.
Oh, what's it called?
Look up a chud. Look up a chud.
Fine shit.
Yeah, you're. Fine shit. When fine shit.
When fine shit finally hits you.
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
That one is a new one. Lore slop. You didn't even heard of slop?
No.
I've heard of slop, but it doesn't sound like.
I've never heard its usage.
I've never heard it that much.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
maybe because I stay on the movie like Twitter sphere. People always say like
This is just slop.
this Minecraft movie is just slop, or the live action Mufasa is
So it's supposed
slop.
to be like flop.
No, it's
No,
slop.
like-
It's kind of okay. I'll read you the official Oxford definition. It says art, writing, or other content generated using artificial intelligence, shared, any distributed online in an indiscriminate or intrusive way, and characterized as being of low quality, inauthentic, or inaccurate. Basically, low quality,
Oh, I can see
inauthentic,
that.
or inaccurate.
So AI
I can see that.
usage.
I can see that.
AI is kind of brain rot.
What about bro? Google a chud real quick. You gotta see it.
Should. It better not show something
It's
explicit.
not. It shouldn't.
Oops, my bad.
What'd
misspelled.
What'd you write?
I put
Chud.
Bud.
Bud. Chud.
Chud.
Look up the image. Just an image. Let's see if it'll come up. Yeah, it's fucking that guy.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, he's
The
a
one with the
chud.
glasses?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you know what that is? Chud Wojak.
Wojak.
Oh, it's this guy.
He's a chud, bro.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, you know.
Bruh.
You've seen chuds, bro.
I have. Everybody listening at home.
People know a chud.
You guys, if you look it up, you know what a chud is. You've probably seen it. Cringe? Do you think cringe is brain rot?
I feel like that's more like, I don't know. Maybe.
Ocean-gi? That's fucked up.
Was that the submarine?
That's the submarine that blew up.
Mm.
All the rich people on it. Yeah, but the brain rot, guys. Brain rot is the word of the year.
No, yeah. A chud is An unattractive person whose defining characteristic of their personality is their egotism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Well,
But speaking of slop,
yeah.
I heard a certain music platform used AI in their Spotify rap.
Spotify Wrapped. Yeah, I listened to it.
Should we not talk about it because we're on Spotify? Will we get punished?
Nah.
All right. Who are your top fives? Who are your top five?
Oh, you want to know?
Yeah.
Artists or
Artist, yeah.
It was shit. Let me take that shit out. Do you want to go first? I have it out though. I have it screenshotted.
I know it by my heart.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
Number one was Turnstile.
That was your artist?
Yeah, that was number one.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, he's indie.
Number two is Vince Staples.
What?
Patrick likes Vince Staples.
Yeah, I fuck
You
with Vince
do.
Staples.
You do.
3 is Schoolboy Q. 4 was iDress, and 5 was Linkin Park.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay.
understandable. You go. I'm looking for mine.
Okay, my top one was Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was my number one. Number two, you guys all knew this was coming. Sublime.
Nerd.
Bro, this is the first time in like years that Sublime is my number one. This is the first time they took an L and got number two.
Dethroned.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar. It's because Kendrick is killing it this year.
Yeah.
Kendrick killed it this year. What it's like to be a Kendrick fan in 2024, bro.
Yeah.
Number 3 is iDress, of course. Number 4 is Radiohead.
Interesting.
And number 5, Redacted. I can't tell. He's problematic. I won't say him.
Can I see?
Yeah.
I feel like you're fine.
Yeah, it's Kanye.
It's
Kanye.
I'm gonna get in trouble for mine.
Let me hear.
Okay, my number one is Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Wow.
Guess who my number 2 is?
Drake?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, but hear me out. It's because in the beginning of the year, I was listening to the Take Care album a lot.
Okay.
And that's a good album. The first
That's
the Take Care album. That's the one. And Kendrick's on that album. And I like the song that Kendrick is on.
Which
Take Care.
album?
You never heard
No, I'm trying to remember which one that is.
That's the one where he's like this. It's the one that has. It's the one that has Marvin's Room.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad. Come on. Nah, you're
It's-
tripping.
It's not a bad album. It's not a
Yeah.
bad album.
Not a good time to be a Drake fan, bro.
But-
Not a good time to
That's
be a
what you
Drake
said?
fan.
Yeah,
Controversial.
I know. And then 3rd is ASAP Rocky. 4 is J. Cole.
Oh, wow.
And then 5, I wouldn't say it's because my Spotify Wrapped's always weird because I listen to music when I sleep. So it's not so much that it's like,
So it's random.
It's
So-
like autoplay.
well, it's more like ambient music. So
okay.
so it's not necessarily like someone that I listen to a lot, but it's I think it's called My Head Is Empty is the guy. But it's like an ambient music.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
All right, what was your number one song of 2024? What was your guys' number one song?
It was a Turnstile song.
What is it called?
Underwater Boy.
Oh, okay.
All
Brandon, what was
of
yours?
my.
What was yours?
Mine was Like That by Kendrick and Future.
Mine was Buried Alive Interlude, which is the it's the feature that Kendrick's on in
wow.
the Drake song.
Okay.
Oh wow.
That's valid.
Yeah, that is valid. Yeah, mine was Like That. I can't lie. That one is so fucking hard, dude. Kendrick's verse and like that. Hey, let's get it, bro. I don't know. It took over my 2024, bro. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it did suck. It's missing some stuff. It was missing your top genres and
Oh yeah.
there's another one that
Do you remember it used to tell you what your sound is more like?
Yeah.
They show you like location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year. It was so weird because they were hyping it up as if it was gonna be really cool. Like Spotify kept hyping it up.
I don't know if this is confirmed. You can Google it. Supposedly a bunch of workers at Spotify got laid off
Let me see.
because AI. They used AI to help make this.
I mean, it did look visually like whack.
It did.
Yeah.
I've never really been a Spotify Wrapped kind of guy, honestly. If I'm
Mm.
being real, but not. I know everybody's like, "Oh, it sure is because of the AI thing," but honestly, it never really. I don't know.
It says that they terminated 600 employees in January of last year. Yeah.
That's still a good chunk.
Well, don't they
Yeah.
have the AI DJ? I've never used it.
No, you never use it. It's good. It's good.
It's not good.
I think it's. I think. Well, it gets better the more you use it, obviously, because it learns what you like.
But like, but I don't even mean like because of the how it plays, but how it talks. Is it good? Like, does it sound like a person or not?
My sister doesn't like it. My sister doesn't like that it talks.
Does it sound like Siri or better?
No, it's. I could play it. Do you want to hear what he sounds like?
Will we
I'll
get taken down?
No, it's not. It's not copyrighted or nothing.
All right.
I'll play you what it sounds like.
Okay, let's see.
Coming on next, I've been doing some calculating. Got your total number of artists listened to in 2024 here. All told, you listened to more than 1,500 artists this year. Man, that's so many artists I almost lost count. And I'm like crazy good at counting. This one here was number 4 on your list.
He yaps too much.
It's Radiohead.
Right, you gotta blah 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 blah. So then
It's all good. It's all good.
Nah, I get what you mean. He breathes a lot. He goes.
A lot of yapping.
Oh, it's a DJ, bro. You guys are assholes.
What did I do? I don't even use it.
You guys are assholes. He's just doing his job, bro.
He's not a real person. If AI has feelings, don't you think they'd find it insulting to be called a person? Maybe they want to be known as what they are.
AI.
I guess that's true. Actually.
Yeah. Maybe being
I want to be human.
Yeah, or who knows? Yeah.
Who says I want to be one of you flesh bags?
Yeah. One of you air breathers.
One of you blood bags.
Yeah. I don't know. Does Apple Music do that?
No.
Recently, yeah.
Oh, they
They did a replay, yeah.
they call it replay?
Yeah.
You know what I miss that I really, really, really want back? I understand that people like would always hate on it, but I always felt like that was part of like the fun was the YouTube Rewind. I really always.
Oh yeah, I like them.
Even when they were bad, I did not hate the YouTube rewinds. I always found them entertaining.
They're probably still out there, but with just people we don't know.
No, they don't do them anymore.
Oh, really?
Remember when they did that one that everybody hated so bad that YouTube said we're not doing it?
He said we're not doing it anymore. Yeah.
What year was that?
Shit, I don't even know.
That was the one with Will Smith, wasn't it? Where he's like,
I think so.
That's hot. That's hot.
I think so. Yeah.
What was the last YouTube rewind?
It was in 2019, right before the pandemic.
I want the YouTube rewind back so bad, bro. I YouTube, if you're listening, anybody out there, please bring it back. I love it.
It's probably gonna be TikTok rewind.
Okay, because people said that they canceled it because obviously the last one was 2019 and 2020 it was COVID, so they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But people said it was the ultimate excuse for them to just not do it anymore.
Yeah. No, remember the 2019 one got like it was like
or like the most disliked video on YouTube.
But I always felt like that's like part of it though, because it was so memeable.
So
that's hot. I don't know. I liked it.
This commentator Range Wilson 1 year ago on Reddit said that the first few were fun or at least not awful. They started sucking as soon as wokeness became a thing.
Oh my god.
What does that even mean? More diverse cast.
I don't know. I honestly think wokeness is like this generation's like boogeyman in the sense of like he's not real.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's like a real thing.
Yeah.
Like people blame anything on wokeness like it's a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Like and it's so big. Elon Musk, who's like who's basically having a position in our government now. Yeah, he's like and wokeness, and it's like, bro, like do you know what wokeness is? Like it's just being aware of of the systemic oppression that's in our government, and I think people think of it as like wokeness is like this physical, I don't know, like
they talk about wokeness like it's that chud meme, bro. They talk about it like it's the chud, like we're chuds, like we sound like chuds right now. That's what they think. I don't know. I like the YouTube rewind, like the one where they're like, guys, this year we control rewind. And
they click it.
Yeah, and they click it. I don't know. I thought it was funny. It's because people would be mad that like, wow, they really put Smosh and PewDiePie in this and not fucking. And then it's like, I've never heard of that guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
well, over the years you start like not recognizing the people.
Yeah, but I'm like fucking that just happens with time, the passage of time. NBA has athletes that probably a lot of old heads have never seen. Doesn't mean that NBA has to cancel their season now just because they don't have fucking Jordan.
I love the rewind. I thought that shit was very entertaining.
It was cool, man.
I don't get why people were so mad even when it sucked. I mean, I guess
Smosh coming out.
It's not like it's a fucking hour-long video. It's like 3 minutes, dude.
Like, and it's crazy because I'd always get hyped when one of the creators that I would watch got invited to be on it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'd be so happy for them. I'd be like, oh my god, they made it. And then go in the comments and be like, who the fuck is that? Why didn't they invite fucking Jimmy Fallon?
Why didn't they invite fucking Keemstar? Well, obviously, I don't think they
fucking Keemstar.
Yeah, like obviously they're not gonna invite that guy. And aren't like a bunch of people like problematic now? Like, like what's that guy's name who fucking hates Mexicans? JonTron?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy. I didn't even know that
who
was him.
Fucking hates Mexicans.
He does.
He does. Yeah,
he does. He actually does.
Well, it's just like Yeah, he just said a lot of
That Dr. Disrespect. I never watched him, but I always like knew of him.
Yeah, I knew of him.
I don't know, man.
Everybody is problematic now.
Yeah.
I still remember when Dr. Disrespect went on Twitter and he admitted to messaging an underage girl.
So what?
And he was basically like, so what?
I remember he posted the like chestnut checkers thing, but I was like, what does that mean? Like, what are you planning? Like, what are you gonna reveal?
He's gonna all my enemies will be dealt with.
Yeah, I don't know. I missed the rewind. We
gotta bring it back to society.
I always wanted to be in
There
it.
should be a brain rot.
I know. Imagine if TODO CHIDO got on it. Like, woo. And then we go in the comments.
That?
Everybody's shitting on us.
They'd probably be like, "Wow, they really put them in there instead of John Tron."
Why can't we just be wow.
Because that's how people would be in the comments. They'd be like, "Oh my god, why didn't they put fucking Joji in there?" And I'm like, "Well, I watched Joji, but I understand why they couldn't put him in the fucking rewind."
And all
Yeah,
I just like everybody wants their niche guy in there, and then when there is a niche guy, everybody's like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah, why didn't you put it in fucking PewDiePie? I don't know.
Anyways, moving on to our last topic. Gonna skip the South Korea thing just because it's like, well, they just martial law and then they got overturned.
The Rizzler would have been in this year's rewind.
He probably would have been.
He
Do
would've
you
been.
guys fuck with the
Rizzler,
the Costco guys?
He's the Rizzler, mostly the Rizzler.
He's
He's
adorable.
funny. He's like an adorable kid. He's
How does he-
cute. He's just, I don't know. He's, you know how some kids are just annoying.
Yeah.
But
He's cute. He's a cute little kid.
He's chill. He's a chill guy. Like when he does his snack rankings, he's like, honestly, I'm more of a Scooby Doo snacks guy. and they're like the gummies. He's like, no. You never had like the crackers? And they're like, oh yeah. And he's like, yeah, I like those.
His real name's Christian. Did you see that video where not Big Justice,
AJ?
AJ?
Reels.
Isn't it funny that we know their names?
They're huge.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that theory about how like the reason why like people like the Hawk Tuah girl and the Costco guys blow up and get like their own show is because there used to be an apex predator in social media, Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen would have them on there, have their 15 minutes of fame, gives them whatever they needed, like
and then send them on their way.
then send them on their way, and
Like
it would
Dan Daniel?
deplete. Yeah, Dan Daniel. Deplete their energy. Because you were saying if Dan Daniel had happened in 2024,
He would have a podcast?
he would have a podcast.
Oh, Damn Daniel?
Yeah, he'd have the Damn Daniel shoes. Like
I don't know. I mean, I always thought Ellen was funny. I'm not going to lie. I thought some of her jokes were
wow,
funny.
bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. She's problematic. I know. But I liked when she would scare celebrities, you know? I thought that was funny.
She had Diddy on there a couple of times.
I know.
And she's like, hey.
She's like, my bestie.
You saw when she jumped into Ryan Gosling's arms, though?
Yeah.
Real. Yeah. I don't know.
Real. But when AJ he accidentally calls him Christian, and then the Rizzler he turns around all slow.
I'm sensing beef between AJ and the. Wait, no, isn't AJ the dad?
No, it's Big Justice the kid.
Big Justice is the kid.
Let me see.
I don't fucking know.
Costco guys.
Name?
You know who I fuck with?
Who?
The guy who sings Fiend or the Triple H's theme.
Oh yeah.
I like when he sings what's that song he sings? I got hoes. That guy, bro, he did a concert. We should have gone.
So it is AJ and Big Justice, but I don't know who's who.
Big Justice is the kid, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody thinks it's funny. Because it's, I don't know. I'm sensing beef between Big Justice and the Rizzler, bro.
Bro, that shit would kill me because there's like there's like this big ass paragraph on Twitter of someone being like analyzing the behavior between Big Justice and the Rizzler, and they were like saying like they were just saying like, I'm sensing tension. Notice how blah blah blah, like all this shit, and then somebody quoted it with, "We were supposed to have flying cars, bro."
Bro, you know the Rizzler isn't related to them.
I know.
He's just a cool ass dude. They know.
Yeah, have you ever heard the story? I can't believe, bro. Why do we know so much?
I don't know. I think
it is brain rot.
I think the Rizzler's a charming kid. He's funny.
That's what they call him, the Rizzler.
Yeah.
It's cool. Did you see him wrestle on AEW?
The Rizzler?
No, fucking. Well, he came out on AEW too.
Oh, you mean Big Justice
and his dad, AJ?
Yeah, they're wrestling family.
Did you hear the dude broke his both his feet and he still finished the match?
The dad?
Yeah.
Props.
Oh,
Yeah.
real wrestler.
Yeah,
He hasn't-
real
he hasn't
raps.
wrestled in
Unlike
like a minute.
Sin Cara.
What'd you say?
He hasn't wrestled in like a minute.
Yeah, dude.
So
But
I give him his flowers.
he finished his match. I was like, wow, what a guy.
Wow, that's
What a
cool.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because how can you not cheer for them? I think you're weird if you don't like them.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, there's just a wholesome family.
I know the dad was under controversy, because you know how he would show the daughter, and then people would leave really fucked up inappropriate comments,
Really?
but he wouldn't delete them, so people were like,
I don't know, but like it's like when people leave fucked up comments in our comment section, are we at fault for that?
but they weren't fucked up like they were hating on her. They were fucked up like they were being pedophilic, like predatory, and making sexually explicit comments towards her. And it wasn't like it was unnoticeable. They were like,
Yeah, I guess I kind of get it, but I'm also like, oh yeah, blame the people instead of blaming the people who are actually saying that shit.
I do. I understand, but I think people were saying like why leave those up? Like why let that kind of engagement persist towards your daughter? That's what people were saying. But, hey, I'm just the messenger, man.
I get that. I
Don't
get
shoot the
that.
messenger.
Yeah.
I get that. All right, final topic. Did you guys see about that guy who got assassinated?
Oh, the health. Can you educate me on
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
I don't know too much.
It just happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, fresh.
He killed him.
He got
Yeah.
He unalived him.
Did you hear he wrote messages on the bullets?
Really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
That's
came out
crazy.
today. That came out.
Yeah,
today.
that came out today in the morning. So
That's
this is
It was delayed,
Folks, yeah.
depose, and something else.
Delay, dispose, and what?
okay. So he wrote killer of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson wrote deny,
Oh, yeah.
defend, and depose on bullet casings.
What did they?
The meaning? Well, people have saying that like that's what a lot of CEOs do in healthcare is like
Mhm.
they deny
Oh.
like
Yeah.
claims. What was the
Yeah,
second word?
it's delay, deny, defend. It's even
Mhm.
the cover of this book
Yeah.
where it says why insurance companies don't pay claims and what you can do
Damn.
about
Man,
it.
that's like some fucking
That's
the
Joker
Riddler
shit.
shit.
Joker-
Bro, this is what
Joker
I'm talking about. This is what we need in 2024. We need a fucking Batman out here.
Did they catch him or did he?
Nah,
do
he's
it?
not-
No,
gone
he's
for good.
he's actively.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Wait,
not
like-
even NYPD
Oh,
can find him.
he's
They
at
can't
large.
find him. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
And even like New York citizens are like, what? Never heard of him.
Well, no, I did see that everybody is like very much like yawn, cool, let that guy go. That's crazy. So what did this healthcare guy do? Like, tell me about this guy. Like, what does he do? Was
Nothing.
he like?
It's just like a big CEO health guy, but like
for-
denied a bunch, like 1/3 of
Oh,
claims of the users,
Damn.
and statistically, a good chunk of those people who like were denied died.
Yeah, so it says Brian Thompson woke early, slipped on the blue suit jacket, and walked towards the Hilton Hotel in preparation for his speech at his insurance firm's annual conference. But as the CEO of United Healthcare reached the venue in Midtown Manhattan, a hooded figure stepped out from a car behind him, raised a long-barreled handgun, and shot a round into his back. Mr. Thompson staggered and spun around to face his assailant, but the shooter did not relent. As his target crumpled to the ground, he reloaded his weapon and fired again, 1, 2, 3 more times, before fleeing the scene, bypassing between parked cars and crossing 54th Street, leaving the video's frame. Bro, he had a silencer on his
he had a
gun.
silencer and his
Damn.
gun jammed, but he like fixed it.
Damn.
His 50-year-old victim was rushed to the nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead, while the killer left behind a cryptic message on the bullet's casing: deny, defend, and depose.
Damn.
The words delay and deny could be a reference to ways that the health insurance companies can avoid paying out patients' claims.
Damn.
There is speculation that engravings were inspired by the 2010 book by J.M. Feynman, Delay, Deny, Defend, Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It.
Damn.
The brazen murder has shocked New York City. A manhunt for the hooded figure has been launched, and speculation has been sent into overdrive, but there are a few answers. What is clear from the video is that this was no random act of violence or gangland hit. It was methodical, precise, and calmly executed assassination.
Damn. That's crazy. That's the Riddler, bro.
Yeah, so-
He literally wrote messages. He wrote "Why so serious" on the fucking on the fucking.
He
casing.
wrote "Who watches the Watchmen."
Yeah.
but
What does a
supposedly-
liar do when he lies still? He lies. What does he say? He lies again or some shit?
He still lies.
No, it's what does a liar do when he dies?
He still lies.
He lies still.
He lies still.
Any of this have any meaning to you?
You know what's crazy is that what people are also talking about is the reaction of the public. Most people do not give a fuck.
Well, most people are like are very in support of the assassin. 'Cause I saw comments being like, "Oh, did they reroute his ambulance? Or like did they deny because he didn't use the right whatever?"
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Look, so this is this girl named Julie Nelson. This is her reaction to it. She said, "Just a reminder that Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Health, who was just shot and killed in New York, was a human being with a family." So many of the comments on his murder are despicable, and someone replied, "How many families lost someone they loved because he supported using AI with a 90% error rate to auto deny claims?"
Damn.
And supposedly they make more money from denying claims because they make people challenge with the lawyer. Like, oh, you want to die? All right, challenges in court then.
Yeah.
Bro, but it gives you a perspective into the climate of society nowadays that we really don't give a fuck about these billionaires.
The Joker would do numbers today if he was real.
You know what's crazy? They might have found a picture of him. I saw it in the morning. I don't know if I can find it now.
Oh, it's like so that's
He's like smiling, right?
like without his mask on.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the
Right, he looks like a normal guy. People even say he's handsome.
They haven't
Really?
confirmed if
Yeah.
it's him. But
Yeah,
he's
they haven't
suspected.
confirmed. Yeah.
That's
You want to see
crazy.
it? Let me
Yeah.
see if I can maybe find it.
The video's like crazy too.
of him.
Yeah, video,
shooting
yeah.
the guy? Oh, there's
It's
a
like,
video.
It's like a CC.
Oh, really?
He's like calm. Oh, you haven't seen it? It's
No.
this one. It's literally this one. It's all fucking.
Oh, I see.
It's all fucking
And he does it in front of somebody.
pixelated.
Oh, and they don't say anything. Well, I mean,
they-
I mean,
like,
I don't know. What
I
do you
think
do?
he,
What do you
like,
do? He has a gun.
Tells them to like wave.
Yeah.
He waves the gun at them. They just did.
Ah,
New York, bro.
New York. Damn. So was this in the morning? He was headed to like a
It
meeting.
was at 6 a.m. during a meeting.
Oh,
And they still had the meeting without him.
damn, cold blooded.
I heard. Okay, so that's I think a rumor. It says right here, United Healthcare canceled the Investor Day event after the shooting, as per CNBC. The killing happened an hour and 15 minutes before the event was set to begin.
Damn.
That's
just a
crazy.
rumor.
That's crazy.
Look at this. Look at this. Just in, Anthem backtracks decision to cap anesthesiology coverage in Connecticut. So originally they said they weren't going to do, I think, Connecticut, Vermont, and some other state. They said they weren't going to do like coverage for that anymore. But they took that back this morning.
Oh,
And people were like, violence does work.
That was hours before
Damn.
fucking
damn.
assassination.
Isn't that crazy? All the assassination attempts that have been going on.
Yeah.
Yikes! No, you're right though.
Wow.
It gives you an insight into the climate of how people are feeling.
And look, this graph has claim denial rates by insurance companies. The highest insurance company was UHC.
Damn. I wonder what his motivation or like what his story was.
It's probably just like somebody who
You
got
think
affected.
yeah, for sure. That's crazy. That's fucking wild.
I'd argue this is the most united I've ever seen society across the board. No one gives a shit about the UHC CEO getting domed. Just a collective hell yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's like the guillotine. They're bringing the guillotine back.
How rich was that guy?
Let's see. What's
I
his
think the
name?
company was like 10 billion,
Let me see. His name is Brian.
but they had the most claims compared to other.
I'm gonna say
insurance.
for sure a billionaire.
Brian
At
Thompson.
least.
net worth.
And those are always fucking
A little off.
yeah. They're always a little less. They're always a little light.
120 million.
Man. That's crazy. That's fucking wild. So they think they found the guy?
No, then I don't think they're gonna find the
You
guy.
don't think they're gonna find
He's
him?
gone.
I hope they don't find him.
I wonder where he went.
Probably dipped the country.
You think so? Probably went to Russia.
Yeah.
Who knows, bro?
I think Russia's the only place that gives people. That's where what's his name's at?
Because statistically,
Snowden?
it's harder to find people now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it's harder to find people like after crimes.
Is that true?
Really? That's crazy. I
It's
wonder
like
wit's
it's like a percentage. It's like
You-
it's
you
just
thi-
hard nowadays.
You think because of the cameras and everything everywhere,
Yeah.
it'd be easier. Because I've been playing a little Red Dead Redemption 2. Folks, I know I'm a little late to the train, but hey, man, better late than never. And I was riding around. I was trying to get my honor up, right? Because I was robbing people before. Just hey, come on, man. I was having fun. And I was like, damn, how did they fucking catch anybody back in the day? You know, I was in the middle of nowhere. You know, I don't know. And I was thinking, wow, it's probably impossible to catch people now, but I guess it's harder.
People were saying that the way that they might be able to track him down was that the bike that he uses, I think, was an e-bike.
Yeah, it was a city one,
Oh, so then what? The city like tracks where they go,
Mhm.
or what?
like billing.
oh,
Yeah, so they do have trackers on them. People said that that's how they were trying to
I
help.
saw on Twitter that somebody like a little nerd tracked it down.
Oh,
Yeah, and people were like,
"Fuck that."
yeah,
guy."
everybody was telling that guy to kill himself.
damn,
Like you're a fucking asshole.
damn.
Some guy figured it
Oh,
out.
some chud.
No,
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah, it was
some
fucking
chud.
chud, yeah.
Like literally some young guy. He looked like he was in his
He's
early
like,
20s.
wow, I can't
The
believe
cream of some young guy.
I contributed to finding this
Damn,
guy.
that's crazy. That's wild, man. I didn't even know all that. Wow.
That's crazy, bro. It goes to show you the society in the U.S., bro.
It goes to show you the political and economic state of the world right now.
Yeah, bro. We're reaching a breaking point.
Yeah.
We're about done.
Yeah.
We're about finished with everybody, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, guys? Any final topics that you guys want to talk about? It's our 100th episode. What's been some of your most memorable memories of
the show?
Of the show.
Of the show? Oh, man. So many.
There actually has been a lot.
Yeah.
When you said Pappy, that shit was funny as
That
fuck.
was pretty funny.
That shit was so funny.
I just slipped out.
Go ahead, bro. Give us another viral moment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro,
Go ahead, bro. We'll sit right here until something happens. We'll sit right
You
here.
want another viral moment right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
I don't fucking want.
We need a fact, though, because that's how we did it the first time.
A fact?
We opened up with a fact.
I'm telling you, the you have two holes thing is going to be...
Oh, okay. Actually,
would be
what are
viral.
your predictions for 2025?
2025?
Any predictions?
Damn. I don't even know. The world's going crazy, bro. Honestly, I did not think Trump would pull it off. So
I knew it was probably going to happen.
For me, we're in uncharted territory. Yeah.
Ooh, this timeline has never existed before?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say.
know.
It could go anyway.
I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say one of them. Mexico's probably gonna be a new world, like higher world.
Superpower?
Yeah, superpower.
Bro.
Whoa, you were just saying
Speaking of that, did you see Trump, how he said he wanted to make Canada the 51st state?
That's crazy.
Did you see that?
I did
see
you see
that.
it?
I
He
did see
said
that,
that he met with the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, and like a bunch of like officials, and he was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Canada was like a 51st state? And everybody was like, oh, ha ha. And he was like, no, like for real. Like, I know you like being prime minister, but I'd make you governor. And he was like, you're funny, bro. You're joking. He's like, I'm not joking. Like,
Yeah,
no,
he's
for
being
real.
dead ass. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the prime minister said that he wouldn't like it because Canada would be far too liberal. And
Yeah.
then so Trump says, like, then we can make it 2 states, one liberal and one conservative.
Yeah.
Tripping.
That's crazy.
Tripping.
I'd be scared.
Imagine joking around, being like, "What if I invaded your country?"
Yeah,
I literally did say that.
I'd be scared. If I was the Canadian prime minister, I'd be pretty scared.
Like,
I'd be
this
like,
guy's crazy.
Sounds right, yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what he does, bro.
What
I
do you think he would do?
Well, because like people want to act like blind to like Trump, like, and this isn't. I swear this isn't me, like, I don't know, being like a liberal or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just always think about that, like, the pandemic happened under his presidency because he didn't think it was real, and that caused everything that's affecting us now. And like, even you could even trace back this assassination somehow to that happening, and so he did that. So now on a second come up, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, bro?
Yeah. So you're saying number 1 is Mexico.
Like, Mexico's new superpower.
You're gonna say New World Order. I was gonna be
I
like,
didn't
what
mean that.
the?
My fault. I think new superpower, and I think a lot of people are gonna immigrate back.
Are you gonna?
Okay. Wait, is
If you're forced to?
wait is that part of the number 1 or is that the second?
That's
prediction?
number 1.
Okay.
That's part of number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm gonna think some crazy natural disaster is gonna happen,
What the fuck?
like a tsunami in a place that's
Yeah.
not supposed to happen.
This
That's
fool's
not supposed to
predicting the
happen?
end of the world.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And number 3, fuck, Elon and Trump are gonna break up. I feel like that's
They're gonna
obvious.
break up?
Yeah.
I get you. No,
stands.
they for sure are.
Yeah.
and
For sure.
maybe civil war because of that.
Damn.
What? What the fuck? Who gave this for the mic?
I
Damn.
think, bro.
We did, bro.
We did.
All right. I mean, hopefully those don't happen.
Okay, I'll go lighter. 3 things I think are gonna happen next year. I think that the Kendrick and Drake beef will probably continue. I think that probably some good movies are gonna come out next year. And then I think that
Go crazy.
Mexico will probably be on the come up like crazy. I really think so.
Alright.
I don't think Mexico and America are gonna be on the best terms. I'll say that. Mexico and the U.S.
All right, I'll make mine's way lighter. Okay, number 1, Todo Chido blows up, and we get 50,000 subscribers next year.
We get a really big guest that everybody's like, holy shit.
Yeah, we get a really big guest. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, the Lakers magically they
win?
They win the championship against the Boston Celtics, and LeBron gets number 5, and he's the
And
undisputed.
he retires on top.
GOAT. Yeah, and then number 3, I meet LeBron.
Ooh,
right.
Okay, I like
Yeah.
them.
Something like
Yeah, something light.
Well,
Not fucking
not World
War III.
no, Patrick, what the fuck?
World War III. People are gonna die left and right.
Natural disaster, World War III,
Famine.
and
Famine.
and famine. Something light.
Yeah, but before I send everybody off, I gotta do a quick shout out to all our patrons. 1 second, let me pull them up. Shout out to Eli Quintero, Yoel, Jada Chicano, I Am Potato Tots, Stephen Carbajal, Angel Zamaron, Carla Corazon, El Verdugo de Pasadena, and Yesenia G. Your patronage is always appreciated. I hope you guys follow us into 2025. Thank you again for everybody to watching. Thank you again to Patrick for joining us. We know he's a fan favorite. We really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Julie will be back next week, and we're going to have a special guest, so please tune in. And we'll send you guys off. So see you guys next week. Bye.